going on, my G?
Just finished editing our videos, and I think we're about to be ready to finally upload them.
Well, if they're watching this already,
Yeah,
they would have already seen the first.
touche. But
Right?
they got to know about our process
Yeah,
to finally
I
get
know.
to this moment.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
been a little bit of time, but alhamdulillah, it's moving right along.
Mhm.
Why don't you tell everybody what's going on? Why our videos look like that?
Oh, so why our videos look like that? I feel it's
Brilliant, though. You're brilliant, bro.
I try. And I'm inspired by, honestly, social media also inspires you. As much as social media could be annoying and you want to get as far away as you can from it, because it takes a lot of your time away. But
Lots.
there's times where you surf on social media, like Instagram, for example, and there's these pages of just memes,
Yeah.
and some of them are just funny. You know what I mean? Like, and that's how, like, you look at comedy, right? Like, obviously you have people that are comedians that's their life, and their life is to make jokes.
Right.
But then there's ordinary people out there that are also very funny.
It's true, man.
And they make it. They have all these ideas through these memes. So, so that's how I felt editing episode 2 of our video with Loki, because of that Reface app. I'm sure you guys watching it. I'm sure you guys have used the Reface app. So,
I know.
man, like, I've had
You
so
gotta-
much fun with that. Remember the Rick James one I
Bro,
sent you?
you gotta show them the corner.
Yeah.
We gotta squeeze this right in some. You gotta find somehow to
sure.
edit it in, and you gotta show them the corner one.
Yeah.
This
At the end
face
of
app, when you sent me that video for the very first time,
yeah.
I was dying.
And the music too.
And then you're
Irish
walking out
music.
like Horan, holding the what is
Yeah.
it called, the Ireland flag,
Yeah.
and you put your face in Conor McGregor and the beard, bro. It's
Yeah.
hard to see you with the
Yeah,
beard,
right?
But it's fucking hilarious.
And remember when Connor was just that time when he was very lean when he was fighting, he was like,
yeah. Bro, you kill that one.
Yeah,
you got to
man.
do that, and you got to
Oh,
put
yeah.
the one in. What's the other one you had me cracking up with?
There was
The paid in full one.
oh yes, with Cameron.
Get shot every day, B. I'm not even gonna
when
say
he-
that
when
first
he's-
word.
when he's sitting in the chair eating potato chips, like it's a casual thing. Oh, for sure. For the people, that's the thing. Also with '90s movies, there's these classic movies you watch when you're in high school or during that time that came out,
Mm-hmm.
and I think was it Dame Dash who produced that? I'm trying to remember who produced that movie.
There was a mix. Oh, who?
Dame Dash.
He was in it. Yes.
Yeah, and I
Yes.
think he also helped produce it. I think
did.
so. If
He
I'm
did.
wrong, but you guys are out there that correct me that do remember these type of movies and know what we're talking about. Paid in Full is like a classic movie. Just because
100%.
classic lines in that movie, that's the thing, and characters too, right? And this was like kind of loosely
know.
based off of real people. So
Yeah, no, it's based on a true story.
yeah, okay, yeah,
The
exactly.
whole that's when the whole what is it called? The drug epidemic was happening
in the States,
in Harlem.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was taking place in Harlem.
and like the names were real as well.
Yeah, everything was real.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny? Now that you mention that, they actually had a problem with that because the people who paid for the production of the movie,
Yeah,
lots of money came from who? Cameron studio side, because he's in the movie, right?
who's that? Oh,
Who is he in the movie? Cameron.
Oh, Cameron. Yeah, as himself. As
Right?
himself, yeah.
As well, he's
Oh,
not.
that's the other guy. Yeah.
Remember?
Oh, yes,
What's
yes.
his name?
I think that guy, he got interviewed on YouTube. I think I saw one of his interviews on YouTube. I think I
He
know
did.
what
He
you're
was in
talking about.
jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, telling about why he killed Mitch and everything like that. But when they were making the movie, the studio side and the record label from Cameron's side was mostly pouring money in and putting Cameron in that specific to take on that role in order to promote him. Remember at the end of the movie when the FBI had finally caught him, right? And they were sitting down and they're kind of show you.
And he's
the
in that mugshot.
Yeah, and he's wearing, you know what I mean, the prisoner's orange uniform, and or whatever you call it, the one all or what is
The
it called?
jumpsuit or whatever.
The jumpsuit or whatever, and he's sitting there and he's about to be questioned by these feds, and they have the camera zooming in.
Yeah,
and then that's
that close
when
shot.
Yeah, that's when the main guy was narrating at the end. He was narrating what was happening. He's like, a lot of people say I went out like a punk,
Yeah.
but that's the price I was willing to pay. And then he went on to tell the other guy's stories,
Yeah.
you know?
The afters.
Yeah, and when they got the camera on and had that video zooming in on Cameron's face,
Yeah.
he's like, man, I'm going to tell a couple dudes doing the thing in Harlem and Washington, but I ain't going to get too much in Harlem because, when I come back, I'm still gonna be the king.
Yeah.
Remember?
Exactly. Yeah.
And that was the whole thing about promoting Cameron.
Yeah.
Which people said,
Oh, yeah.
they're taking the actual true story, twisted that shit up a little bit, and then just put it in, and they're, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's how it is with movies.
Yeah.
That's why the other time I was with Melita and we're watching a movie, and we're, sometimes you have this cathartic, whatever that word, I can't remember the word, that feeling you get when you're watching a movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're really into it, and your psyche's influenced, you feel sad,
Yeah.
whatever the
You
movie's
feel for what's,
you
like,
feel for
yeah.
what's in the movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I looked back in this particular movie because you get felt sad. I'm like, it's funny because we always feel based on how the movie was made and how the producers put it together.
Mm-hmm.
And you take it in as a true story.
Yeah.
Just like this Harlem thing, right?
yeah,
With
yeah.
Cameron. But yeah, man. But what you did is genius.
Yeah. I enjoy it, man. It's funny. It's like ideas could come from anywhere, and I feel like when you have an idea, you should just throw it, like not throw it away, like put it to use. And that's what I felt with these. I had fun with it. I normally don't use these AI apps and all that stuff, but then after when you actually see it, like you see it on your phone, you're like, man, this thing works very well, and it's just so funny.
I know.
So you got to get a kick out of it, right?
I know.
And yeah, with the Street Fighter, it's just that influence.
Yeah, the Street Fighter is just the influence growing up.
Mm-hmm.
I love your creativity there, bro.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, I like where this is going.
Mm-hmm.
Your whatever's in here is coming out.
Yeah.
That creativity and
Yeah, slowly making my way. It's just experimenting,
That's what it is.
and just keep trying, and then after eventually get into the groove of things, and then more ideas could come out. But this is just the start, so I'm happy with it, man.
because, bro, when you look and you're like, there's no video. It's hard to say, let's get rid of it.
Yeah.
It took so long, even though it's so little. It took so
Yeah.
long to put it together.
Oh, man.
And you're like, bro, I ain't got a shot.
Yeah.
What do you mean? My angle's gone. I don't know. The file's gone or this. And you're
Yeah.
like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
3 weeks went into that one video.
Right? Yeah, and like so much thought goes into it, and you're like, oh, man, this is the day it happens. Then what happened to my file?
Well, the only thing I can say, inshallah, going forward is consistency.
Yeah.
All these other YouTubers did it.
Mhm.
Some of them, I'll be honest with you, they ain't even that funny.
No.
It's all impulse. Like, hey.
Yeah.
But hey, they shot every week.
Mm-hmm.
They did their thing. So inshallah.
And that's the thing, like they still got their audience, so that's the thing. Like they're winning,
it up, yeah.
they're winning off their audience. We got to build ours. That's it.
Exactly. But yeah, man. So what's going on? A lot of talk about this vaccine crap.
Oh, vaccination.
Vaccination, yeah.
Did you see that article about the people who got palsy?
What's that?
It's like
Oh,
it's
that
like
nerve thing?
yeah, that like I think it's the nerve damage around the mouth or something where like part of their face is like frozen. It's like right
Like
here. It looks
numb.
yeah, it looks like they're biting from the side of their face.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, well, first of all, for everybody that's watching right now, I know right away everybody wants to jump up with the whole flags and putting labels on. You're a conspiracy theorist and nah. I mean, some believe in the vaccine. Some don't believe in the vaccine at all.
Mm-hmm.
Some believe it's something bigger than just vaccination and whatnot. There's an agenda behind this.
Yeah.
And you know what? Rightfully so. Everybody can have their opinion on it. And I don't think anybody should be labeled to be made out to be crazy or something
Yeah.
like that because that's just dismissive.
Mm-hmm.
But, bro, there's a lot of weird stuff that's going on
Yeah.
so quickly,
Mm-hmm.
right? What about all the clinical trials that actually require long-term analysis and
Yeah.
observation and things
Mm-hmm.
like that? Right away, you're gonna roll everything out from
Within a
kiosk.
year.
What within a year? We're talking about a few months, bro.
Oh yeah.
There's all kinds of other coronavirus strain, influenza-based,
Stuff that's out there.
right? And they haven't found something for that very quickly.
Yeah.
Plus any other infections that have existed for 10 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
I know because they say, I don't know, because it's the coronavirus and the fact that it's an influenza based, that it's easy to come and da. But no, I don't know, the process seems too fast.
Yeah.
This approval thing is too fast. When you look at the actual medical timeline it takes to release a vaccine, considering safety and all the different aspects of whatever goes down in order.
It's a long process.
It's a long process, man, and there's many unanswered questions, specific fields, fertility. Does it affect this? Does it affect that? Does it affect this? And it's being pushed out very quickly.
Yeah.
What's your stance on it? What would you say what side you're on? Don't be shy.
No, I'm not shy. Like, I don't want to take the vaccine, to be honest with you. Like, I'm agreeing with you as far as how fast things are moving. Like, should I even have trust in it? Like, of course, yeah, people are gonna say, oh, you're taking it, of course, you want to be the responsible person, protect others, protect yourselves. There's something that's a really strong disease that's out there that's causing people to die and whatnot. It's very contagious, blah, blah, blah. But it's like when seeing that article where it said, 4 volunteers got Bell's palsy. And a lot of people are saying, it's very small fraction. It's very small number of people that get Bell's palsy, right? But the fact that it happened, you gotta think about it. It's just like, what? 4 people, like, you see these pictures of these people, and I had to like check to see if it was true or not, because I'm like, whoa, this sounds kind of crazy. Then I checked, and then it's like, oh my god, these people actually got affected by the vaccination like that. And then you're thinking like, oh no, I still didn't want to believe it, but at the same time, just even seeing that, you could say, oh yeah, it's a very small 1 out of 1,000, 1 out of 10,000. No. It still happened.
Yep.
And with just the drug being pushed out so quickly, and then after, it's just like you're taking away people's just choice to be like, oh, sorry, if you can't fly. I don't know.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I don't know if this is true or not, but like, what are they going to apply it to the you taking flights, airlines, or say if you want to go to a concert, or like it almost feels like it's going to cut you from just your freedom to just do anything. Like
Big time.
you're not even able to move. You can't move. You got to stay in a spot.
Good point.
Take the vaccination, stay in a spot.
Well, have you heard about what some of the Canadian government was talking about in terms of legislation to enforce or to assist the distribution of the vaccine?
No.
That you won't be able to go do normal things that people normally can do if you don't take the vaccine. You won't be able to go to the gym. You won't be able to go to the movie theaters.
Yeah.
You need a vaccination certificate that proves you got vaccinated.
Yeah, and it's like, take it, guys. You guys got to take it. Yeah.
Well, check this out. This was a report on Wednesday, huh? This came out. And it's from the New Daily. FDA publishes first peer-reviewed report on Pfizer trials as Britain rolls out COVID vaccine. 6 people died in Pfizer's late-stage trial of the COVID-19 vaccine. The U.S. and Drug Administration has revealed just hours after Britain became the first country in the world to roll out the vaccine. But the deaths are said to raise no safety issues or questions about the vaccine's effectiveness, because all represented events that occurred in the general population at a similar rate, the FDA concluded. You know what I mean? And they go on to say, I guess this is what they want to lay your concern aside with. Its 53-page briefing report released on Wednesday morning is the first detailed analysis of the vaccine trial by Pfizer and BioNTech, which found in November that its vaccine was 95% effective in preventing coronavirus infections. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
The thing I'm really curious about is, at what stage does the federal, provincial government start rolling out legislation that actually starts being a problem for those who opt not to take the vaccine?
Yeah. Choice is gone. It's taken away.
Can you imagine?
Because that's how I feel with the flu vaccines. Like, I don't take it every year because I feel
Bro,
like
I don't
my
remember
health is
last
great.
taking it.
Yeah.
And alhamdulillah, I hardly get sick.
Yeah.
And when I do, it just little runny nose. I'm like, oh, I haven't seen one of those in a year and some.
In a long
Alhamdulillah,
time.
you know?
Yeah.
And I don't remember the last time I took vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I took vaccination is mandatory vaccinations that me and Melita have to take because we travel to certain areas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And
yeah,
those are
going down
common
south
things.
or just
yeah.
yeah. It's just like your safety shots for when you leave outside of the country
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
for whatever's going on over there. The only time. But then to be like, hey, this is what's going on right now. You guys have to take this. No choice. Fine. You know what I mean?
That's going to be weird, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be really weird. And how fast is it going to be? Because sometimes you think to yourself, you'd be standing on the sidelines and you're thinking to yourself, okay, this is moving at this phase. Wow, this rule came out pretty quick. Whoa, that rule came out pretty quick. Right? Because it's all reaction based.
Mm-hmm. This is happening because this happened.
Yeah.
So I'm creating this because
Effective
this happened.
of authority, right?
Yeah.
The ability to persuade the general population that this is really happening, right? You build an image and some state of fear of, right?
Mm-hmm.
You try to let everybody know that we got to make rules in order to guarantee each other's safety and security and all this type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rule come out, bam, quickly. So the people who don't want to vaccinate, what kind of stuff is going to be blocking them from living a normal life?
Mm-hmm.
You can't come here. You can't do this. You can't get into that recreation or to that building.
Yeah. You can only shop. Shop for your necessities, go home, stay inside.
Yeah, man. Well, 2020 is coming to an end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
It's been a heck of a year.
It's nuts that it's been a year since this. It's almost a year since this whole shitstorm started. You know what I mean? And it's just like, oh my god, this year flew by so quickly. It flew by so quickly from being inside. That's the crazy part.
And it's my man. Well, I don't want to say if and if. That's the word of the devil.
Mm-hmm.
But well, when we were starting off the new year, right when the snow was melting in 2020. Right, when this thing was kind of kicking off and I just came back from the south. It's like, if only the year went toward making a lot of these videos, but instead I had to get into that personal business, which was based on coronavirus. And it's like, man, there's so much misinformation right now. I don't even want to be in the trade route for this.
Yeah.
But it's still going,
Yeah.
Business is business.
Has to go on.
The show must roll on.
Can't just look away.
Right.
It won't change the result. Can't turn my back.
But alhamdulillah, at least we got here. We started this, what is it called? We started getting the route here.
Yeah.
And hopefully we're just going to be pumping out some more stuff. Hopefully we're getting into, I'm going to look directly at the camera now. Sometimes you just want to look at the camera, I guess. It's like addressing Shiha, addressing the crowd. But hopefully we'll start rolling out different segments of videos, something more short-based, short duration, what we can say content-rich videos. There'll probably be opinion-based, making fun of something in terms of perceiving a news or any kind of thing, and having a reaction video, really. That's what you can call it, right? So hopefully we're going to merge into that. You've already seen the first few episodes leading up to this one. Mashiha, mashallah, is leading the way creatively here with lots of the things that influenced us growing up. So you're going to start seeing that in the video. And our branding, the DFP branding.
Yeah.
You're killing that. I love that font.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little...
And then choose a character.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's what we're going to do.
9,
Bring some vests.
8,
Yes.
7.
6. That's crazy.
Start breaking and just busting up a car.
Walk out all bloodied and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But, yeah, man.
It's fun. It's fun creating videos. And like Iman said about those other videos we're going to make just individually on our own, it's like now we're just we'll be speaking to you directly as a viewer. And it's just us sharing our ideas. And our opinions on other things that we enjoy personally in our own lives. So you're going to be learning more about Iman, and then you'll probably be learning more about me as well. So that's what it is. It's just once the ball keeps rolling with this podcast, and then we're going to get more comfortable just shooting on our own, lighting with what we want to talk about, then you're going to see more of us separately in different avenues, but still on the same platform. So look out for that. It's going to be coming soon.
Thank you. That's very well said, my friend. I think it takes this guy here. Funny. Everybody knows. Our friend circle right now, they're watching this, and they know. They're approving what Iman Oz is saying. This guy is hilarious. We're just slowly breaking the ice away with these first few videos, right? Getting the vibe of things, understanding what it is we find comfort in producing and making and uploading for people to see.
Yeah.
But once that comfort starts to get really comfort, we get really into the comfortable zone, a lot of creativity is going to come out. It's going to be hilarious. It's going to be thought-provoking. That's one thing I think we always want to achieve, me and him, when we started this, is the fact to be able to talk about something, maybe have different opinions, be live about it, which means go as deep as you can in that conversation, and with obviously a tone of respect in there, right? Manners, because that's what we're all about. At the end of the day, we strive to be gentlemen.
We're adults here.
We're adults here. We're not trying to do that funky, bunky, minky, dumb stuff, you know what I mean? Just to get attention and have everything viraling really quick.
Yeah.
We don't need that.
Not here to clown.
Not here to clown,
We're
man.
here to talk about things as adults, as just respectable adults. And just put
Watch the
effort.
respect go right out the window.
Yeah.
Three episodes
there-
later. What happened to these guys? They ain't talking about respect and a
Yeah.
bang and a bong.
Yeah, just throwing out like a plate of china outside the window. Just,
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
what I mean is just being honest and genuine with how we feel and what we think.
Up.
Yeah, that's all it is.
You know what's going to be fun? Once we start going public, shooting videos out in the streets,
Oh,
doing reviews. Man, Ottawa's nice, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think there's just the right type of stories to tell what's on here, because
Yeah.
I love this place, man.
yeah. Ottawa's, Ottawa's a nice city.
It is. You can make something nice, something,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Ottawa is homey. Ottawa is
Homey.
like a homey city. Of course, you can go to Montreal or Toronto to enjoy different restaurants, foods,
Yeah.
entertainment, and all that. But just with Ottawa, it's just a very quiet, nice, kind of like a town, but it's a city. You know? Yeah.
That's right. I don't know
You
why
can
I
always
thought-
find something to do. It's just that it all depends on what you find interest in, really.
Yeah, I know. What else you got, man?
Oh my God. I got to send you this video.
Tell me.
So that's what's nice about Instagram. You could follow DJs and any other people that you respect in
Yeah,
their
man.
field. And
Big
it's great.
Big platform.
You know? So there's a DJ that I follow. He usually posts a lot of funny content on. So there's this one lady. I'm not going to remember everything exactly, but this is from the gist of what I got in this video. This lady, she's a vegan. She's been a vegan for 23 years.
Why
right?
am I laughing?
Here's the thing. She orders goat from a Caribbean restaurant.
Okay.
Remember, I told you she's vegan, right?
I know.
So
I'm
she
waiting.
so she calls. So the recording is her call back, ready to complain to the restaurant. So she complained because she's like, I've been a vegan for over 22 years, and I just Googled this animal that you guys didn't tell me that was an animal, and I ate it. And then she's like, I thought a goat was a vegetable.
What?
Yeah.
This is for real. This
No,
is
this
not
is
a
for
prank
real.
of
I
any
don't think
kind.
this is a prank. This sounds too real because at the end she was crying. So unless you're really good at crying, or you really cried.
And I
you really
ate
cried.
it?
Yeah, so she...
So meat looked like the vegetable to you? With all the little
Yeah,
pieces of fat that might have been
and-
surrounding that meat?
Yeah, and here's the thing. With goat, there's bone. So she was like...
What goat? There's bone.
some goat, but it's better when there's that fatty
That's
meat
what I'm
around the
saying.
bone. Yeah,
That's
right?
what I'm saying.
Yeah, so she's like, I thought you guys had imitation bone in there to make it look realistic, Because I asked you guys if it was vegetarian, and you said yes. But it's like, here's the thing. Usually when you eat at immigrant spots that make really good food, the people there that are going to serve your, like, they don't speak English too well, right? So
No.
they'll probably told you once, and you should have listened that first time. But then the second time, when you're probably just like, oh, is this vegetarian? They're probably just like, yeah. Just to kind of
That's
just
so
like,
true.
You know what I mean?
Yalla, yalla.
Exactly, because
Next
they
thing,
have
you want Coca-Cola? What do
yeah.
you want? An extra?
Yeah, there's more orders coming up. I got to take care of the other line on the phone ringing. So so it's like this lady's just like she's like, I googled this animal and it's ugly. I can't believe I ate this. I've been a vegan for 22 years. What are you gonna do for me?
But
And that's the worst part. Like, you could say whatever you want about the restaurant should, like, having to remind her again. Sure, but guess what? You should go into something with some sort of understanding. Mm-hmm. With some sort of understanding, at least. Mm-hmm. Of like, oh, you know what? I've never had Caribbean food before. Let me research this menu a bit.
I know.
I have a feeling you could have been one of those people that just called the restaurant and be like, hello, I don't know what to order. What should I get?
You know?
You know what I mean? And then after, it's like, with every menu, I don't see how there would be like a meat section, vegetarian section,
Exactly.
rice section, or
she's
carbs,
tripping,
or
bro.
protein. So it's like, you didn't
mad
read the
tripping.
menu yourself correctly.
Yeah.
And now you're going to feel entitled and be like, what are you going to do for me?
I know.
I'm not going to do anything for you.
You know what? She sounds like those people that when they personally make a mistake, they want to take that mistake and make it look like the mistake came from you.
Yeah.
And it's in the most simplest way of
Yeah.
description.
Exactly it.
You just said a bunch of things that are so common. There's no way you could have mistaken this for vegetables.
Yeah.
And you say you did not tell me. What, Habibi, you did not tell me? You're talking
Yeah.
about menus. You're talking about
Yeah.
appearance, texture. What
Yeah.
are you talking about? I've
Yeah.
been a vegan for 22 years. That means you're an adult.
A
You're telling
vegetable
me
stuck to a bone.
you know what I mean? You telling me you don't know how to tell the difference between vegetables and meats? Mm-hmm. Yeah, people like that. That's you know what that person's called?
What?
That's a Karen.
Yeah. Oh,
Right?
for sure.
That's a Karen.
Yeah. You meet them everywhere in your life.
And any interest? What are you gonna say?
Oh, no, you meet them everywhere in your life. You'll meet them
100%.
anywhere.
Yeah. Karens.
Anywhere, anytime, any day.
Exactly.
There's one just lurking.
And speaking of Karen, we're going to bring this episode to an end. And Karen's sake. Karen
Yeah.
is a complainer next door saying we're too loud.
Yeah, same haircut. Same haircut, same voice, same height.
Right?
Yeah.
Kind of most of the time looks like a librarian.
A librarian, yeah.
Right?
But like the one that shushes you.
You
You know, the fucking, with the hair and the book in the chest,
yeah,
book to the chest, like they're
exactly.
protecting themselves too. But
Yeah,
librarians are cool.
it's true. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We wanted to do this short segment for the 4th episode just to kind of give you guys an update.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed the first few content. And all the funny ways she have blended in. If you're wondering what the heck,
Yeah.
I can only see one guy and not the next.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon. Obviously, you know what to do. I'm not even going to tell you like we always said in the beginning. We won't keep prompting you all the time. If you like our content, come back around.
Yeah.
Holla at
Click
your
like and
boy.
subscribe.
Yeah. Well,
You know,
said
show
it.
us some love.
You
That's
said it right now.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to go watch today's UFC main event.
Yeah.
Al Kakui's fighting Teixeira. That's going to be on, that's not Teixeira. Charles Oliveira.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Olivier, yeah.
And then in our main bout, we have
Kevin Holland, is it? Or is that co-main?
No, the main event.
Oh,
The main event is going to be for the flyweight belt.
yeah.
And Davidson Figueiredo is defending his belt,
Oh.
right?
Wait, who's
against
that?
Brandon Moreno.
Okay.
And it's going to be a historic fight because it's the first time that a champion that fights, he comes back, turns around, and fights to defend his belt literally 20-some days later. He
20?
he beat, what's his name? That other Latina kid.
That really fast kid.
No, the other one. Some other Latina kid and choked him out. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then right here, he's defending his belt less than a month later.
That's crazy.
Bro, serious.
Yo, UFC's been on it with these good fights, man.
Yeah,
Like
100%.
seriously, like it's like
We're gonna have a
that's
different
the thing
section
about
on
this
that.
Corona. It's
Yeah.
like it's been great for the UFC.
Exactly.
As far, of course, the punches sound a lot harder. It sounds more crazy, but then of course it'd be nice to be live. But
Yeah.
it's been great for the viewers. So yeah,
Dana White, if you're watching, what's up, man? We love what you've been doing out here. It's
yeah.
we appreciate it. We really do.
Thank you.
Anywho, see you guys next time. All right, bro.
Peace.
Let's do this.